All right, let's get into it. We're going to talk about what we mean when we say we're feeling something. Today, we're going to build a way more accurate vocabulary for our inner world, because you know what? The words we use can actually change how we experience it.
I mean, come on, we've all been there, right? You've had one of those days. You use emotion as this giant catch-all bucket for everything going on inside. But what if grumpy, angry, and sentimental were actually three totally different things? Let's walk through a day and you'll see exactly what I mean.
So picture this. It starts the moment you wake up. You're not really sad about anything specific. You're not mad at anyone. You're just blah. It's like a gray filter has been pulled over your whole world and it just hangs there, okay? Just remember that feeling.
Then you're on your way to work and bam, some car just swerves right into your lane. Nope, signal, nothing. And instantly, that gray funk is just gone, totally replaced by this lightning bolt of pure anger. It's intense, it's powerful, and it's aimed right at that one specific driver.
Okay, fast forward to the end of the day.
You're just chilling, scrolling on your phone, and you see a post about a beloved character from a book you read ages ago, and a smile just spreads across your face. It's not a sudden spike, right? It's this deep, consistent warmth you've had for that character for a long, long time.
So that single day had three completely different experiences? And you know what? Psychology has a specific name for every single one of them. Let's break down that journey with the right toolkit and get our labels straight.
First up, remember that morning funk? Yeah, that was a mood. You can think of a mood as, like, the climate of your mind for a few hours or even a few days. It's super hard to pinpoint exactly why it's there. It just is. It's the background music to your day.
And when you put them side by side like this, the difference becomes crystal clear. That road rage, that was an emotion. It's a sprint, short, intense, a reaction to something specific. That morning funk, our mood, well, that's a marathon. It's longer, less intense, and you often have no idea where it came from.
Here's another great way to think about it. An emotion is that focused, red, angry face you see. It's pointed, it's specific. A mood, that's the background color of the whole scene, influencing everything without being about any one thing.
So, where do feelings fit into all this? Well, a feeling isn't the raw anger itself. It's your brain's conscious interpretation of it. It's that moment your mind takes stock of your heart racing, your fists clenching, and thinks, aha, I know this. This is what anger feels like.
So, yeah, the emotion is the whole package. The physical stuff, the mental reaction, all of it. The feeling is the conscious label we stick on it. You know, a deer in the headlights can have an emotional reaction of fear, but it takes our complex human brain to consciously feel afraid. And what about that warm, fuzzy feeling for your favorite character? That, my friends, is a sentiment. See, it's not a fleeting reaction. It's a stable, enduring emotional stance you've built up over time. You hold a sentiment for something or someone. It's really the difference between a lightning strike and a pilot light. Your anger at the driver was a one-and-done, acute reaction. But your fondness for that character? That's a persistent attitude, a little pilot light just waiting to be activated whenever you think of them.
Okay, so we've got our labels straight. Mood, emotion, feeling, sentiment. But how does all this machinery actually work? How do our thoughts and our feelings constantly dance with each other? Let's look under the hood.
So get this, it's a two-way street. Your thoughts, your cognition can literally create an emotion. If you interpret a comment as an insult, you'll feel angry. But if you reinterpret it as a joke, poof, the anger just vanishes. And it works the other way too. Emotion totally supercharges our brain. An intense emotional event gets seared into our memory, and an angry face in a crowd will grab our attention like nothing else.
Emotions are also basically the fuel for our motivation. They're the driving force that pushes us toward our goals or, stops us dead in our tracks. Love for a partner motivates kindness. Fear of failure can motivate you to study, or it can paralyze you completely.
Okay, now for the really mind-bending part. What if an emotion isn't just something that happens to us? What if it's something our brain actually constructs by interpreting clues from our body and the world around us? This is the cognitive appraisal theory, and it is fascinating.
Let's walk through this. Imagine your heart starts pounding. Is it fear, excitement, anger? Your body alone doesn't actually know, so your brain acts like a detective. It looks at the context. Okay, I'm on a dark street. It checks its files, your memory. This has been scary before. Then it combines all those clues and slaps a label on it. Yep, this is
So in this model of emotion, you've got all these elements, your physical state, what's happening outside, your past experiences, all feeding into this central processor in your brain. Your brain does a cognitive appraisal, which then produces the final output, the emotion you actually perceive. You aren't just feeling, you are actively interpreting. It's wild.
But what if we go even deeper? I mean, what comes before the label, before the mood, even before the emotion? There's one more term we need, and it's the most fundamental of all. Let's talk about affect.
Affect is just pure energy. It's the raw jolt in your body before your brain has even had a chance to put a name on it. It's that feeling of tension in a quiet room before an important meeting, or the contagious energy of a cheering crowd. It's the electricity in the air that you can't quite put into words.
So an emotion like anger is something we can name, right? It's shaped by our culture. It's my anger. Affect, on the other hand, is the raw, untamed intensity that exists before language. It's not really individual. It's an energy that can literally pass between people in a room. It's the deepest, most basic layer of our entire experience.
So the next time you feel something, just pause for a second. Ask yourself, is this a fleeting emotion, a background mood, a long-held sentiment, or is it just the raw energy of affect? Because having the right words doesn't just change how you talk about your inner world, it gives you the power to understand it and maybe, just maybe, even to change it. So, what will you discover?